Dia, and I'm here to do the first segment of this Dragon's Dogma Let's Play episode at Dia's request. The thing that's happening here is ridiculous. Dia recorded this episode, lost the audio, and has now split the episode into multiple segments and sent them off to cool people. I am one of these supposed cool people to react to the goings on of Dragon's Dogma, and I have no idea what I'm about to witness. I've not been watching the Dragon's Dogma episodes because I'm like, oh, I'll play that game one day. I don't need to, you know, one day I'll play it. I can join the conversation properly, and then I can watch Dia play it. But I haven't done that yet, obviously. And so I'm coming into this just completely blind, and I don't really know much about Dragon's Dogma apart from like the like talking points everyone says. I don't really know, like, I don't know what the combat's like. I don't know what like the moment to moment is like, other than I know that everyone I think is cool and knows good things about games enjoys it. But here we're talking to Saberni. It's Sabern, but I'm gonna call him Saberni. A master and his pawn, is it? He's very slowly animating, as I assume Dia has some like lines to say about Dragon's Dogma. Lost to time. You'll be quite the force come the day you learn to fight as one. Thank you, Sabern.
Mind you, that is a skill better honed in practice than in the heat of mortal combat.
The line readings in this game are excellent already. First point of reaction.
I can help in that regard, should you wish it.
I've got to say, I am into Dia's pawns here. Lady Omelette is an incredible name. Rook also pretty good, but Lady Omelette is where it's at. So yes, my experience with like this game is like knowing a couple of things about how people who think it's really cool, and the light mechanic, and so like a few things about the end game that I've like put together from like why people think that stuff is cool. But like in terms of like the moment to moment what you actually do, I don't really know, other than it's a game from the Devil May Cry team. Like, this is a Itsuno's game, and that makes me excited to play the that makes me excited about the combat, and I wonder if we'll get some combat in this thing, in this short segment here. I don't really know how much of the pace is walking around towns and talking to quest givers, and how much is getting into combat. But I'd like to see some combat later in this video.
The men of the enlistment corps never turn away the eager. We are ready to begin.
Oh, we're beginning some training.
Let me be clear from the outset. I'm a harsh master, whoever the pupil.
No, he's not. This guy's all bluster.
You'll complete 3 forms of training in sequence. Each serves to hone a different quality. You'll need more than raw muscle here. If you find a task too difficult to manage, you might reconsider your party.
Okay, tutorial stuff.
There are other pawns here. You can choose among them if you care.
If you wish to discard Lady Omelette.
Is carrying freight. All the lot of them before my count ends. You're free to choose your company, but this is a task too great for just one person. Many hands lighten any load, as they say. Now, get to it. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word. Your task is to haul all of the freight before my count ends. Get to it.
Let's go. Let's haul some freight. This is video gaming. This is what it's all about. God, it's even got some PS2 ass like camera fly-throughs, and it doesn't even like fly back to you to give context to where you are. like a modern game would. This is what it's about. This is this is the kind of shit that I'm into.
The deadline draws near, sir. We must hurry. There's no time.
Oh, that was amazing. Thank you, dear. Sorry, I peeked the mic on that, but I didn't expect to just yeet the freight there. Saberni's not happy about
Well
it.
done.
Oh no, he is happy
Meet
about
each
it.
challenge with that vigor, and you'll make for a fine warrior.
Thank you for the
before
boxes.
long. Next is combat training. You'll face my Scarecrow army here. Destroy them before my count ends.
Check out my Scarecrow army, this guy!
A large group will be of help again, but you must choose your companions wisely. A company all doing the same thing is less effective than using a varied approach. Choose well. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word. You'll set about destroying scarecrows this time.
When I think of Fable, when I think of fighting scarecrows, I know it's like a common thing in these fancy RPGs for a training dummy.
We must hurry. There's no time.
Everyone must hurry. There's no time. Get that scarecrow.
Enough!
He always seems so mad when
Well
it's
done.
time up.
Meet
Then it's
each
like
challenge
you
right
passed.
then. Finally, you'll be destroying more scarecrows, but don't expect a repeat of the last. There are two sorts of scarecrow, each with its own weakness. One falls only to steel and brute force, the other only to magic.
Magic with a K. Magic with a K. So,
If you're not mindful of how you attack them, you'll fail. Strike fast and strike hard.
okay, so this is, I assume, all about making sure you attack with the right one, but more importantly, making sure you assign
Vary
your party members to
and
attack
your
with the right
tactics
ones. Yes,
until
okay.
you find success. We'll begin as soon as you're prepared. Just give the word. Well, it's back to the scarecrow.
This is magic.
If the pawn possesses the right knowledge and skills, they may be able to assist you in tandem attacks.
Force alone will topple.
I'll fell it with a spell.
The deadline draws near, sir. We must hurry. There's no time. This scarecrow's weak to blows.
Lady Omelette, what say you? This scarecrow's weak to blows. Me coming across a wooden scarecrow being like, I think it's weak to a sword.
Enough!
Nah.
That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior. Well done! You've completed your training. See now the difference well-selected partners can make. You'll learn the rest from actual combat. If you have trouble, examine your party.
Alright, that's a cool tutorial. I know that, I think this game came out in
I've learned what to do in
2012,
this quest.
is my memory of it. And the part where it's like a weird like JRPG from the Devil May Cry team was not communicated at the time, I remember. And I mean JRPG in the, you know, in Japan, not not a formalist here about it. But I remember people thinking, oh, this is going to be like another Skyrim situation, and the reaction being like, what is this? But I'm liking what I'm seeing, because yes, it definitely became like a a Dark Souls 2 or a KOTOR 2 where all the cool people like it. I don't like KOTOR 2, but that's neither here nor there. It definitely is one of those games. I don't imagine Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen to go into the weird libertarian politics that KOTOR 2 does.
Enough time to become well famous in your case.
So I don't think I have to worry about that. Hello, Reynard.
Tis the second coming of Duke Dragonsbane, I dare say.
Yeah, tell me about it, man. That's what I say when I get a particularly large fish and chips.
I like it well. Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a look at my wares.
This voice acting is incredible. Also, everyone doing the animations from Sonic 06 is incredible. I love video games. This is why we're gaming. I think it's really funny looking at like the way the NPCs animate in modern games, and I feel like it's a real show of how fucking much of a waste of time the extreme budgets of these open world RPGs have become, because every one of them now has like a couple of cutscenes where everything looks good and they spend the money on them, but then they have too much content to do that for like everything, and sometimes you just have some side quest things. And so instead of how back in the olden days we would either have like a couple lines voiced and then switch to non-voice stuff. I've seen there's level up weapon upgrading here going on. I can't really comment to that. It seems fine. Anyway, back to my other thought. Yeah, you'd have a couple of cutscenes really well done, and then the rest of them are just like really badly animated, kind of slightly algorithmically animated and standing still people just trying to tell you things that would have once just been text that you button through like a goddamn video game. So I appreciate that here we've got still everything seems voiced, but not to like the weird awkward extent of like we're going to try to make it so you don't have to have subtitles on that a bunch of modern games do that is bad. Like 7 Remake does this and is really bad about it. You should just let me button through the text for the NPCs if it's not like a main cutscene. Come on, we learned this in the year 2001. Another game that's really, really bad about it is Horizon Zero Dawn, but that game's like so awful that I feel like I have to apologize to Dia to bringing it up on this episode. Just happened to run into it, but then again, I don't think that there's not a single element of that game that I don't think is like repulsive to my being. So, I'm glad I'm here watching a good game instead. The Lion's Spine. These weapons have I assume this is an armor, right? If it's got defenses and magic defensive and stuff. But some cool names here for Booty Bandit.
Now, let us talk of business. You'd be a fool not to have a look at mine.
I know I said I haven't been watching these because I intend to play this game, but I do obviously know about Booty Bandit. I'm following all the conversations on Twitter. People love Booty Bandit. As well they should. Booty Bandit needs a shoulder cape. This is such a powerful look. Getting dressed up like this and gonna kill some scarecrows. Oh, the shield's clipping through the cape! The shield's clipping through the cape! When I played, it was a Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. The hair that I chose in that game clipped completely through the glasses, and so that's one of my overriding memories of that game. Because I got a 360 and then I was like, I finally got some of my own money for video games. I will, as my ritual, buy Tony Hawk every year, for I love Tony Hawk. And then they never made another one. Owned, absolutely owned. But I remember the clipping on that. And I love when things clip in games, and like when the like geometry around the characters, like created items clip. Because I've got a brain, right? I don't need it to not clip to believe it. I don't go, oh, this is ruined. Looks terrible. It's usually funny, unless it's something like aesthetic breakingly ridiculous, which is almost never the case, because most of the games that I like kind of lean into the weirdness of being a video game. I think clipping's fine. Why do you worry about that? Like, look at the way that the this isn't like a clipping thing, but look at the way that the quiver doesn't touch the back. Good. That's smart. That's good. Why would you have to like animate the, like connections between all the clothes and stuff? Just another example of how just money spent at stuff that doesn't matter. It doesn't add anything to have like the sword and everything connect directly in like a really organic way. Just playing a video game. It's fine. Anyway, Lady Omelette also looks extremely cool. 2 swords and a bow. Can't use all of them at the same time. I would like to see her try. The single titty guard! Healer's robe. There's someone else in another game who could use that. Are we gonna get the one titty guard? Oh, it goes all the way around the back, just not around the front. Oh, you hate to see it. You hate to get stabbed in the other titty, if that's what you're rocking. Yes! I like this UI. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen one of these fantasy game UIs where I think I associate this with World of Warcraft specifically, but that's only because I played it a bit as a teenager. It's everywhere, where every sound effect has like a weird sound effect that like implies a fantasy universe, and it's good. There was a whole debate recently on Twitter about modern UIs and why they're bad, and I agree with all that. Flat design has infected video games, and it sucks. This is a cool UI though. I should go look up what like the actual people were saying about this game at the time.
You'd be a fool not to
because I bet it was bad. I bet it was real bad. I remember like some of the Bombcast discussions, but I didn't look too closely. This was before I started doing abnormal mapping. This was before I hung out with them. So I was just a gamer. I just had a 360. I just kind of played Call of Duty every year, and I liked Halo. I liked Ninja Gaiden, and like I played Devil May Cry 4, but I just hadn't really gone that far afield in terms of the games I was playing. And I definitely hadn't had my taste of that to the point where I probably would have like I would have picked up Dragon's Dogma after the ways it was talked about at the time. Because Dragon's Dogma is only like a couple years, because like 2012's Dragon's Dogma, I think. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But 2009, I'm fairly sure is Demon's Souls. Because then 2011 is Dark Souls. And like this was the era in which like those weren't established, so mostly coming to games through the Bombcast and a few other like reviews and stuff. Like no one really liked Demon's Souls at the time, except I know GameSpot gave it Game of the Year. Not that there's anything really like formally similar, but just as like intentionally designed games with some friction in them, which was not really the way back at that era of games. And so I kind of went along with that. I didn't try out as much interesting stuff that's now just like candy to me. This looks so fucking cool. I want to spend 20 minutes in these menus and get my cotton hosen and level up my elemental resistance. Yeah, equipment enhanced. Level 3 leather shoes.
Now, let us talk of business.
Alright, with the right money and the right materials, we can go get some stuff. Oh, you don't have to bring things from storage into your... Yep, okay, there you go. That is innovation right there. Fuck up the crates! I love to break crates in games.
I'll go at once.
I'm on my
7
way.
Remake, which is a game I like a lot, and it's the one I mostly am going to reference as it is the single big AAA game I have played in the last 2 years. Well, I also played Death Stranding. That one sucks. But it's similar enough that it's like on reference points. You can't really break crates in that game. There are like specifically designated crates you can break, and they're kind of satisfying. But there's so many crates around the environment that are just... it's not a really like malleable environment, which makes sense. But I would say if you're going to do a completely static, non-malleable environment, you just make that shit a JPEG. What if you pre-rendered that, Square? What if?
What will it be today?
Oh, right! Encumbrance! That's why people were mad, because nobody has any kind of, like, appreciation for design. Yeah, this was the era when encumbrance was like the worst thing in the world. And it's strange because like now I still think people are anti-encumbrance on the whole. Capital G gamers, not people that are in our spaces. But definitely now in games like this, like so much more bullshit systems and RPG things, like in everything. Like every Assassin's Creed game is just a nightmare disaster of stuff. To the point where it makes this game look minimalist at some point with how much is going on. But it's never to like the purpose of inconvenience. It's all for just like completely random extras to have numbers going up, because that's what games are. Games are when numbers go up. But it's weird, that wasn't really the thing in 2012. That was the era of like post Uncharted 2, no numbers, cinematic adventures. Everyone trying to come in at that. It was like people worried a game's getting shorter. They're just going to keep making 4-hour, 6-hour games forever, and that's going to be it. And that was the worry at the time. And it seems so quaint now. I'd love a 6-hour game. Get it down to very light. You can do it. You can get that movement. Get that thin roll. Yes. Satisfying. Cloth greaves.
What will it be today?
What will it be? So I assume the way that this game works on like a
What will it be today?
moment-to-moment level are about these expeditions, because I know that you can like place lights down in spaces so that you can actually like do things there at night. At least I'm fairly sure. There's a thing that my brain says I know, but now I'm overcome with the terror that I've made that up, and that's just that Ashen? That not Dark Souls game that came out a couple of years ago. But I think it's in this as well. We'll see. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'm just covering my bases. But I assume that this game's like about these expeditions, and you like choose what you've got on you and who you're bringing with you, and you go into the world and go on quests, and then rinse and repeat. It's a nice cycle of satisfying gameplay, which I mean, I'm looking at this stuff, and the way you're like selecting weapons seems almost like Monster Hunter-ish. But I assume that the resource management and the loot that is being got in the world does not come from hunting monsters in the same way. But I don't know. You know. We picked me for this one, but I have no knowledge, zero thoughts, head empty. Sorry about that. I'm trying to make my lack of knowledge entertaining. For those who know, please enjoy the dramatic irony and don't be mad at me. I'm helping out. I'm helping out. There was no audio for this, otherwise you're just gonna have to watch this, and you gotta listen to me now. Okay, so what are I wasn't paying attention. Are those like, are they magic or are those gestures down at the bottom? Oh, these are skill. This is a skill menu, so those must be that one. That sword one must be attacks, and there must be magic ones. I don't know what that bottom one is. I love Lady Omelet's single titty armor. It is an incredible look. It goes all the way at the back, but only halfway up the front.
What will it be today?
Budget cuts.
Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
Lady Omelette thinks it looks cool. She doesn't worry about it because she's not getting hit. She knows. She's got very light. She's going to dodge out the way. Get me that war bugle.
A riftstone. Strange power emanates from within.
Thank you, Rick. A riftstone. Strange power emanates from within. I'm gonna go and do some like voice acting now for only for these kind of like JRPGs that are set in like fantasy worlds and are entirely casted by British voice actors. That's my niche. That's my one place where I could do voice acting, because I'm not good at, like, I don't really do voices, but I can do, like, traveler, you must rest here for a while. Look at all these lads. Look at all these pawns.
Yes, Arisen?
I can do that. Yes, Arisen. Hello. Where have you need of me? There was that one in the Scarecrow bits where she just kept saying like, time's almost up. I guess, thank you.
Yes, Arisen?
I love it. I love when you only have a couple. You can only give characters a couple bucks because you got a bunch of characters. There's no point doing more.
Yes, Arisen.
Yes, Arisen. We only hire 2 pawns to your party at one time. Juice! It's juice! You gotta pick juice.
Yes, Arisen.
Come on, you gotta pick juice. I only got a minute left in my segment now, so I should probably start wrapping up. I don't know who's next. I'm excited to see who else is on this episode of the Dragon's Dogma LP. But I need pick juice. Yes.
I am honored to
Good
travel
things are
with you.
possible in the world. Well, I have to leave because there's more episode left, and I only have 20 seconds left in this MP4 that I ripped from YouTube, and I'm recording an MP3 over. Thank you very much to Dia for asking me to do this ridiculous idea for a Let's Play episode. I hope everyone's enjoyed it. I hope that my lack of knowledge of the game has not been a bad thing. It's been entertainingly, dramatically ironic, and I'll see you on somewhere else. Oh fuck, I forgot to plug. Em's gonna be so mad at me. Goodbye.
just... Pawn Star is a little nightmare. Okay, so is this... Oh, okay, it changed. Oh god. Why? There's so many menus already. Okay, this is like a... Oh my god, there's already so many menus! Okay, so that's a teleporty rock. Alright, I get it. Is that pawn's name Juice?
A riftstone. A strange power emanates.
Lady
That's a
Omelet. These are
Bandai
good.
added a new
Incredible.
pawn to this world.
Well done.
I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the Enlistment Corps.
What?
I've heard talk of the Arisen. They say you hold dominion over the pawns.
What?
I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself.
What?
But they are a clumsy lot.
What a sentence
I
to
cannot
have to
call
be
them into this world as
processing
you do,
without any
nor make traveling
context.
companions of them.
Is that the Dragon's Dogma guy's whole superpower is he can just control the pawns?
What manner of magic lets you command them so?
Also, is the Dragon's Dogma player
Well, it
character a
matters
man?
not.
I have no idea.
The
I think he
dragon has
is.
come.
I've
I
seen a man
welcome
on the
any
cover.
Be it pawn, arisen, farmer, or fishwife.
In short, I don't know shit about shit, but
Make use of the encampment as you please. Are you in need of rest? Well,
damn,
come
Dia
again
living on
whenever
the
you
edge,
tire.
not resting.
Hello.
What's on this lady's
Yes,
eye? Was that like a... I couldn't tell if it was like an eye patch or
It's
like a
humbler structure
monocle.
than I'd imagined.
I just want to see the fashion. Oh, it's a door. It's a big door. Oh, not just at your peril, at your great peril.
Well sturdy, this place.
Oh, look, a new area. Good job. Oh, dear, there's nothing there. Oh, we're switching to the controller, huh? Okay. Alright. Nice. Fucking when the squad's all here, huh? Booty bandit. Excellent. Oh good, that light is very helpful. Good, good.
Perhaps we'll find.
I've learned that
Oh,
the
this man's has long hair. Will hold darkness at bay. That's a very dramatic way of saying that, like, using a light will make it not dark. God, you gotta worry about the oil in the lantern too? That's a lot of managing things.
Take care when walking at the water's edge.
Wait, why is there shit in the water? What's in the water?
I've been drenched!
Just yelling about getting wet while you walk next to the ocean. Okay. I appreciate all this Skyrim jumping. I guess it's not Skyrim jumping because it looks like it's like you're actually meant to go this way. Ooh, a scarf. happen. My headcanon is now definitely whenever Booty Bandit is like about to jump off a ledge, the rooks do the whole like grab you and almost push you, save your life thing. That's my headcanon.
Take
now.
care when walking at
Don't
the
tell me
water's
if I'm
edge.
wrong, I don't want to know. Also, again, is there shit in the water, or are they just like don't get wet?
Extends for leagues along the shore.
Unusual beach.
Goblin!
Whoa! Damn, we fight. Why did your location go up? Is your job murdering men on the beach?
I grant you fire's blaze!
I mean, I guess it could be. I don't know. I don't know what the
We have
prison's
triumphed.
job is. Nice. Yeah, get that kindling bread. Yeah, what are you gonna do with all those jugs? Oh my god, you're gonna eat that. Yep, you did it. You yeeted that rock.
Take care, Arisen. Sea monsters prowl the shoreline.
Where? I want to see them. No. Seek information in the daytime. Where are we going now? Oh, a cutscene.
Ah, the venerable Arisen returns.
Oh, damn.
Are you come to lead
I've
the
been thinking
pawns
this
in
is
quest to
just
slay
a
the
man with
dragon?
sexy hairs. No,
Those
I should have
equipped
known. Of course, Dia
husks.
made a fucking.
Will or nill, the
Buff
Arisen is
lady.
always drawn to the dragon, as puppets strung in fate's own thread.
It's cool that you can customize your
Many
character, though. I
come
didn't realize
before you,
that. I thought you had
eager
like
to
a
stand tall atop the grand
like a
capstone
person,
of
like
worldly
a
truth that is the dragon.
character.
Arrogance. The dragon is ever born anew into the world, and with it too, the Arisen.
Wait a minute.
All Arisen
I've
seek out the
played.
dragon.
I've
But
played
lucky are the few who
Skyrim.
attain an audience with the beast, while yet they live.
Oh, why is Emperor Palpatine here, dude?
Ours is
What
a
the
weak,
fuck?
fragile world.
No one told me this
and
was a
little
Star
within
Wars
it is
game.
more frail than man.
What the absolute fuck, dude?
In yon encampment they gather up their knights and hired steel.
Is this like a
They
Dragon
think
Age
to
Mass
grow their
Effect
numbers and hunt
situation
the
where
dragon.
like Star Wars is the future of this world?
But they shall soon learn their lot will e'er be as prey.
Oh, there's an island that appeared. Are we going to the island, or are we gonna talk to this person over here? Oh, we gotta smash shit. Okay. We're just staring.
learned of this area?
We'll be easier going.
Are you
searching in
winning,
this area
son?
now.
That's me. Dia's having this fucking staring contest, and I'm the "Are you winning, son" meme. What is happening right now?
Gives me chills just to think of it. I didn't. I'll make no excuse, cousin. I hid in the well for fear of the dragon.
Fair. That's valid.
And let me tell you this. You'd be wise to keep your distance from that pit. I was too craven to venture far. And lucky thing, a queer growl echoed back with the sound of water
My
from
gender is
further
a
in.
queer growl.
There's aught down there. Mark my words. I could feel it, I could.
Ought means
You
something,
don't see me
right?
going back down there to find out
Because
what...
not means nothing.
What? You mean to go down there? You're a right hero.
Aren't you like a magical
If you said I'm
chosen
going,
one?
take this with
Isn't
you.
that like a normal
not
thing
soon
for you?
forget your
Like,
bravery,
is
cousin.
going into a well really like
Just
that,
come back alive.
like wild of a proposition? Like, wasn't Emperor Palpatine just telling you about fucking dragons or something like a second ago? Wasn't like this literally Skyrim like 2 minutes ago? Startled, as if he didn't fucking pee his pants.
Let's prepare well before we begin.
Something about this well seems wrong.
Bad vibes from that well.
Let's have that lantern lit. Take care it stays dry, Arisen.
No, I thought I'd just get the lantern wet.
I'll take that.
The Lady Omelette has good knives. I like those knives.
This is interesting.
Fucking Donkey from Shrek voice. That's a nice name.
Which way should we go, Arisen? The leftward path bears the stink of death.
Dead. Well,
I'll take that.
in that case. Get it.
This bridge is too far decayed to use.
Watch your footing here.
Is it a bat? Are you fighting a bat?
How easy going searching this area now? I wonder what's inside.
I'll heal your wounds.
Did your pawns, where are they going? Well, where are you going?
Anytime.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Okay, also you said the bridge was too dilapidated, but you definitely just used that bridge, so I don't know about that. So. Can you slide? Oh, could you like slide down the river? That'd be cool. Yeah, get it. Games, games, games. Oh, that'd be so fast. You know, everybody talks about how it sucks to kill dogs in games, but I think it sucks more to have to kill just like random wild animals when like you're the one who's usually like walking into their house to like fight zombies or whatever. Gio, why are you taking a skull?
An animal carcass. I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Damn, these healers really on top of it.
What's this?
I'll take that.
We'd best take care not to meet the same end.
I love the fantasy thing of like party members just being like, man, we should also try to not die. That'd be good. Like, yeah, dude. Duh.
We're to proceed with no choice but to jump. It has the look of a reptile.
Look of a reptile. Are you gonna fight a Diplodocus? That'd be dope. Well, I'd be sad. Oh! I don't really see what this is. It's like really... Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's kind of lizardy looking. Oh, okay. I kind of saw one. It's like really fucking rich. It's like large, fucking built. Well, that one's kind of
Choke to the
Hold on.
I do still feel like it's rude to come into their house and be like, hey, fuck you. Like, they're just fucking vibing in there. I don't think they were doing... I mean, I guess they're like, oh, there's a spooky sound and there's, like, the smell of death. But, like, I don't know, lizard men gotta eat, too.
I've learned of beasts.
It seemed like they were just vibing down here. You just can't interact with their shit entirely. Oh wow, that one just has like arrows sticking out of its face. That's not like... Like, it's not an insult, it's like what they are. More and more times the revocation is just like showing up to places where like little monsters live and
You're
murdering
more
them.
familiar with this quest now. But don't worry, I am here.
Are you a monster hunter? What is the point of this game?
I heal your wounds.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Shall we report in?
If you feel a foe is beyond our means,
What's this?
there is no shame in feeling.
Thanks. Thanks, tutorial man. Ooh, is that crop top armor? Cave grapes? I feel like cave grapes would be extremely sus. I don't know why, I just feel like grapes need to be touched by the sun.
What's this? I'll take that.
She took a rock? She was like really stoked to take a rock? You're in a cave, bro. How many rocks are there?
What's this?
Soaked to the bone.
God. Thinking about getting into water with armor sounds so awful. What an awful thing to have to do.
Did you say something, Arisen?
Really, where are we going? A lot of little drippy drips down here. It's really fucking dark in here now. I feel like you should not have put your lantern out, but what do I know? What do I know? I love the tis barred shut. Very extra.
Treasure, perhaps.
Okay, how come the tiny rats are fine? It's just the big ones that are like, fuck you.
What's this?
This looks interesting.
I'll take that.
Another small nut.
It is not defeat to flee from battle, Master.
Am I alone in
Survival.
wishing to be out of this place?
Nah, dude, this place is hella bad vibes.
This looks interesting.
Oh, where are we going? These loading screens are very, like, aggressively dramatic.
A cave extends beyond. Yes, we were well prepared afore entering.
Why you a 10 skull? What do you... A bit of masonry fit for throwing it. Oh, so you just throw it to make noise? That's ridiculous. Who is like, let me just grab a bunch of human skulls so that I can throw them as a distraction. Like, I get the brick, I get the rock. I get, like, a skull, but who's like, you know what, I'm gonna just... Video games. Amica. Skin whale serpent. Get a snake skin belt. And wear a lizard man. Like, I don't like that you killed them, but since you did, might as well fucking wear the skin you took from them. Get a nice, like, coat or something.
Care to find out where this
music's
happens?
pretty bopping for like fantasy shit though. I don't, that little pop-up sound is weird. It sounds like an AOL like fucking AIM message or something. It's very weird in a game that's like tis and thou and what. It's weird to then have a noise that makes it sound like your character's getting an IM. No, like it. Fuck, dude. Ooh, what's that shiny rock? No, you didn't look at the shiny rocks. Oh. These seagulls are loud as fuck. Video games are dumb.
Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Grand Sorin.
Well met, sir.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat.
Jeez, why are you assaulting this random man? Why are we... That dude literally said hi to you and you just like fucking are owning him. What is happening? Why are you just like fucking beating the shit out of this dude? Oh god, that was like a pro wrestling move. Oh, is he dead? Oh no, he's still alive. What is... Like, is he just gonna keep... Oh, it's over.
Alright, here we go. Got boxes. Oh shit. There he goes. It's pretty great. Some good grappling. Oh,
Back to Cassidus, Arisen. A fair notion.
I think Juice just broke that cart. Good for her.
Pawns who have expended the last of their health
I
must be
see.
hired anew.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on that guy. Gonna break some stuff. Doing good, doing good. Me too.
Oh, I am tired.
Oh, here we go. Gonna suplex him. Oh. Yeah, fuck the police.
We pawns travel the rifts connecting this world with those beyond.
There's a humbler structure than I'd imagined.
This place is pretty humble. I agree. My goodness.
Times are hard indeed.
Little bald man.
What is it?
Save your talk for the captain.
No words.
Seems the soldiers
No one
make
here
their beds.
gives a shit. Eesh. Eesh. Pretty good. Three times the time. 4 times the time. He just will not fight back.
I wonder what's inside. Looks like part of a journal. I wonder who.
We're not gonna read that. Got some rags.
What's this?
Milk for the thirsty. More milk. Good, good. And it's important to destroy everything here because it's made of wood and it's got to be broken. This is a secret gamer pro strat. There we go. Got a good rhythm going. Just a 1, 2, 3. Some things are indestructible, which is not fair. Here we go. Just gonna keep doing this for about 30 minutes. It's good for us. Fuck that guy specifically. Whew. Yes.
Do I look like a captain to you?
Here we go. Gonna ignore that guy. We're gonna, I think, break more wood. Oh, here we go. Got a plan going.
There's a humbler structure than I'd imagined.
Seems
Fuck
the
yeah.
soldiers make their beds there.
Just take that in. And I think he's finally dead. Thank you. Keep going. This is the captain. Probably.
The core will remain here a while. Until then, you'll
Absolutely not.
lodgings. Will you rest?
Or no.
Well, come on.
If you find combat a struggle, it may behoove you to adjust your posture.
A fellow can't get decent sleep in these
Well.
The training grounds are used
Just some
to instruct
paper.
the men of the Corps in
Gotta
combat.
kill seabirds, possibly. Could earn a lot of money doing this. Killing birds and such. Yeah. No, we're not gonna. So hunting them down will help hone your warrior's eye, which is code for hitting small things. And we're gonna go get some birds, I think. 7 phantasms. I think we could do better. We actually have a plague of phantasms, it seems. They're haunting the lands of the West. Heyo. Yep, let's do it. Grand Sys, which is short for Grand System Works. And we got more things to do. Got catacombs, you know, the classic catacomb. Call it CC down here for classical catacombs. Tough crowd. Just gonna take all of these, I think. Knot of spiders. I bid you think again. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward, you know. You go for 8 spiders. You get 1200 experience. Gonna do this one. Oh, 3 cyclopes. In South, Grand System Works. The Water God's Altar. And this one, you get a cool treat called Grievous Black ×1. We get the Cyclops, then we're all good. They're vast in number, which is, you know, real harsh. And, oh, yes, wolves. Nope, no wolves. My father was a hunter, and his father and his fathers before him, and every one of them, to a man, died encircled by wolves. I'm trapped in fate's web. Well, that's rough. So he wants us to kill all of the wolves, I think. So, seems a little ecologically fraught, but I mean, that's what it takes. Okay, let's go. Let's go do some training. Oh, ever a pleasure.
We are a vagabond people. Well sturdy, this place.
Indeed they are.
Times are odd indeed.
And they're about to get harder. Fuck yeah.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
Perhaps we'll find more among the crags that lead to this place.
It's really important to throw him off the cliff. Fuck yes. Goodbye. So, as you can see, fall damage is a great worry of Dragon's Dogma. Just going for a walk now? Going for a run now? We got more boys. Ah, yeah, they are.
It is safest on the roads.
Got anything more to say to me?
Times are hard indeed. Perhaps we'll find more among the crags that
These two are gonna live to tell the story. Oh my goodness! Well, goodbye goblins.
Fire!
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
That's right, Juice. We did it.
Shadows crawl with fiends. Stay watchful. Let's have a look.
we can likely pass through here.
Got a hare, we got berries, we got pretty much dinner ready, so, you know, that's good. Check out that view. Isn't that wonderful? Go, go, get out of there. Let's
On
go.
my way.
Charge! Oh, alright. Just gonna stand there? Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then
We got goblins.
Goblin!
69 XP, that's very nice.
Take my fire!
Goblins. Haha. Whoop. Oopsies. Nature has briefly interrupted us, but we're gonna keep going. Goblins do not. They don't live here.
Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution.
What's great about the goblins in this game is that they're really calm and
Plants of all kind grow
peaceful.
at the tree's feet.
Yeah.
Like so many verdant children.
Call us the Rabbit Slayer.
A large encampment stands nearby. 'Tis your hometown, is it not, Arisen?
Bitter Black Isle.
You've slain the monsters of the well, have you?
Thanks, cousin.
Truly, you are a
We're
wonder.
tight like that.
I think upon it, 'twas my hiding in the well what brought the danger to light. I take
All
no credit,
right.
mind. I simply feared I'd be blamed for releasing monsters upon the village for having opened up the well. 'Tis a relief in all you're doing, cuz. Here, I owe you at least this much for all you've done. I shall strive to learn from your example. Commit myself to becoming a soldier fit to
Okay.
defend the land and its people.
Alright, thank you,
Honest.
Paul.
I've gained quest knowledge.
With the dragon coming on, it's become dangerous.
Should worry
around
about
these
that
parts.
dragon. And perhaps of its dogma.
Still, the woods
Thanks,
outside the
Emma.
village should be safe.
Real
I'll go
helpful.
fetch another bundle of herbs.
Nothing
With
else
the
to
dragon
say.
coming on, still.
Oh, look, pawns. Them's the real thing?
Yeah,
They
pretty
do whatever
much.
you please once you gives the word.
Sometimes they even go.
Up to your old mischief, Minnow. If you've time to gad about, make yourself useful.
Got a gift for her. You're welcome, Grandma.
I thank you.
Can't go near the water for fear of monsters? Best you watch yourself.
First the dragon, then the pawns. The old stories are true. No man can escape once the cycle
Quite
starts.
ominous. Yeah, doesn't it?
Produce looks quite fresh.
Seems they trade in textiles.
You know what? Yeah, fuck Iola's house.
Vivid colors.
Just got some water in case we get thirsty.
Another room?
Frankly, the townspeople love it when I do this.
This looks interesting.
Pretty cool trick. Don't need to walk anymore. A brief moment of calm. Fuck yes.
Do you suppose this dried fish keeps long?
Them beasts will burn the whole world up.
Okay, Lewis.
Save someone can stop them.
The sea appears calm, at least.
Many boats. Just as you'd expect for a fishing village.
Have you seen Cortez, cousin? I've not seen.
We got a lot of
brother
cousins,
since he
don't we?
joined the game.
At least 2. More than many people.
Take care, you aren't
Careful,
soaked in
but
water.
don't get wet. There we go. And that's the Blitz strike. I think.
I'll take that.
A little wet, nothing to worry about. Every time we run past him, he just goes, oof. It's really fucked up of him. It's not that bad.
Seems the dragon left many injured in its wake.
Hello? No.
We lost Cortez and Ricardo.
They're my best friends. Nice
I feel
outfit.
familiar with this area now.
Is she doing okay?
Why, what to do. If only there was some hero to aid a poor, unfortunate lass such as I. I find myself unable to do business in the countryside any longer. The people speak of naught but the dragon.
Yeah, I mean, times are tough for
Draws their
everyone.
purse strings tight. It's all I can do to hold the tears at bay, I
Don't
tell
cry
you.
about it.
I find myself I find myself unable to do business in the countryside
Here.
any longer.
There's a lot of things we could give this lady. But, you know, the classics. Yeah, you know, a fish is pretty good. You're welcome.
Thank you. Well, Madeline, this is a fine bit of fortune you've come
Seems
into.
a fair place to rest.
Come to Grand Soren with riches in mind. Instead, find only cravens cowed by dragon fear. The streets are chaos. My goods ruined or lost. Oh, I know you. You took up steel and drove
Yeah,
the
that's pretty
dragon
much
from
what we do.
Cassidus, yes? I heard about that. And of course you know me. I come here now and again to restock my wares. You do recall me, yes? Madeline?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Honest peddler in all Grancis?
Well,
ravishing beauty of legend and song?
Yeah.
Madeline. Well, no matter. I've bigger problems. These are dark days, so terrible as to drive even I to the brink of tears. And yet, just when I need the aid of one both clever and strong, you arrive. Truly, fortune means us to partner
Yeah, of
together.
course.
Don't you agree? Only a fool could mistake the thread of destiny what links us. You will be my savior true, and after me, the world
Yeah.
entire.
I really like her.
We must be off. I I trust you know of the encampment outside the village. I must travel there with all speed, but the wilds
What do we
are
even call
perilous.
this outfit?
Would you see me there safely?
Like a Renaissance Lolita?
Why not avail yourself?
It warms my heart to see those who fled the dragon, even now,
Yeah.
return.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Thanks, Rook.
I'll heal your wounds.
And Zeus. And away we go.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Aha, gold!
Really?
Now there's a fine treat.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we'd best stay wary.
A cloud of unease.
You're
hangs
absolutely
over the
right.
land these days.
I yet cannot fathom how
We'll see
you
it.
drove that terrible worm from
It wasn't
the
a
village.
worm.
That dragon has ill timing for true. I was near to closing several deals in Grand Soren when it struck. You should pursue a future yourself in the capital, you know. One who can face down a dragon would find no shortage of clients. 'Tis a shame monsters forced the mountain pass what leads there closed. We have the dragon to thank for that as well. I make for the encampment to speak with the guard captain and learn when they will reopen
You know,
the pass.
it's time to reopen the economy.
True, there are other ways to the capital, other paths.
Well.
But enough idle chatter. We should move.
Oh, you can buy from her while you escort. This is pretty good. Personally, I think some of this should be free. Baleful nails. Not bad. There we go. Baleful nails time.
You'll find naught but the finest wares here.
So we got our gel acrylics on. It's time to go for a run.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Hide your time, then strike.
Oh my god.
Hold a moment. There's art here.
Are we gathering?
Tis safest on the roads.
Hold a moment. There's art here.
Hey, Ralph.
Perhaps we'll find...
Oi, what?
Oh, okay.
Leave me be for
What?
now.
You don't want to talk?
Leave me be for now.
It's kind of rude, Ralph.
Times are hard indeed.
Bitch.
The Duke will stand to commission some new roads.
Completely unbeatable.
a bad time to admit I haven't played Dragon's Dogma.
Success! And all thanks goes to your fine work. We'd best be inside, don't you think?
I liked all the kicking that was happening.
This may sound untoward, but have you aught in the way of coin? Please, I must make for the capital, but times are dark and my purse light. It's a terrible curse being poor. Times are it takes all I have just to keep the tears
This is
back.
fully voice acted. It's pretty fucking expensive. I take it Dia was admiring the idle animation at this point. It's a pretty good one. I like all the NPCs walking around in the background. Torches.
Will you spare some gold? I would repay you, of course, at some point.
Oh,
Most
absolutely.
likely.
Like, this woman isn't trustworthy at all, but I would still give her money. I hope that's what Dia does. Yes, she did.
I am so
Of
very
course.
much in love with you at this moment. A woman's heart is a dangerous creature, but you know well how to tame it.
That little handshake was good.
Oft has it been said, a poor life is a happy one. I have never found this to be true. If ever fortune sees you to Grand Soren and me to setting up my shop, you must come visit. I shall even give you a discount. A small one.
Damn.
You'll find naught but the finest wares here.
So wait, she asked us for money, and then we also buy stuff from her. It's pretty harsh. Hell yeah, more explosives. Booty Bandit. Lady Omelet, these are good names. Everyone needs explosives.
You'll find naught but the fine... You'll find naught... Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Damn, this player character looks awesome too.
We are a
790 health.
born in a drifting world.
Feeling good about those numbers.
Come from the rift.
We can sit. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
I feel like the most fun ability in this is definitely the Tusk Toss. Flesh Skewer is pretty hardcore too, though. Does each hand have its own strength and magic? Or am I just misinterpreting the user interface? What if, like, one of your hands was, like, super ripped, but the other one was just, like, frail, but it was really good at magic? Dire Onslaught. Takedown. Helm Splitter. All these abilities have the best names. There's probably some kind of strategy to what Dia is selecting. I don't know what that is, though. I bet in the original audio she's like weighing the pros and cons of each ability, using her expert knowledge. Strider is the name of Lady Omelet's character class. It's a pretty great name. Oh yeah, here's Booty Bandit Fighter.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. Come again soon.
No resting. No resting ever.
Touch a rift stone, and you can guide a new pawn to this world.
I guess you didn't have to purchase the barrel. Holy shit. I guess this is normal around here. I do this all the time. Woof. Damn. Oh my god. Such a dramatic dying animation. It's like he was saying a prayer. I don't see any numbers going up, so I don't think this is like Elder Scrolls where like...
Seems the soldiers make their beds.
What a passive-aggressive comment. Oh yeah, you know, you're just fucking up where they sleep. Yeah, oh wow. I don't think there's any there doesn't appear to be any mechanical... I think he is just having fun. Don't even fight back. They just lost the will to live.
Don't worry. I am
Hold
here.
on.
This game has good, like, sploshy sword ripping into flesh sounds. It sounds like they really, like, bullied those, just went wild on some, you know, a big slab of meat with a hammer or something.
The core will remain here a while. Once more men have gathered, we'll leave for the capital. Until then, you're free to use our lodges.
Oh yeah, need some rest after
Repose is the
all
better
that
part of
unnecessary slaughter.
readiness.
I don't know, I shouldn't be that unfair to Dia. She might have been, like, trying out new abilities she just got. Fuck, this character design rules. Snake has it out for us specifically. love snakes. Okay, it's a hydra. I guess snakes don't usually travel in packs. Appreciate the people in the background providing snake packs. Poisonous.
I am impressed.
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork?
Sure is, bitch.
Oh, what did the lack of an idol doing here anyway?
Ancient tales of the Arisen are well and good, friend. But make a gift of these heads to the Duke, and you might earn yourself a real
Everyone
title.
loves snakeheads.
Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends arose. Good judgment, swift footwork. Impressive, truly. In any case, the Duke will want to know of this attack. I'd hoped to gather a larger force before leaving for the capital, but a Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference amply. I cannot say what the past may hold. You will need your strength. It will be slow going with a cart. I dare say you will have no trouble catching up. We'll meet at the Way Castle. Till then, I bid you rest well. 'Tis a long road ahead.
I've learned what to do with this quest.
Characters in this game talk like every book I read when I was a teenager.
I shall restore your
Which is a
health.
good thing,
Hold on.
clear. It's not a slight. Back to the kicking.
The encampment was a humble enough place before the attack.
I feel like kicking is really underrated in games. Like, I think the first time I can remember some like really innovative kicking is Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. The game had some quality kicking, just like kicking people off cliffs, kicking enemies into stuff. Another one was it wasn't a good game, but that Age of Conan game, the MMO, the online one.
Terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. What was it?
It didn't do a lot of damage, but you could kick other players in that game.
Then?
And you could also, when you're on horseback, your horse could kick other players, and it would like actually like send them back. It wouldn't just do damage. Sorry, I hope this guy isn't saying anything important. I'm talking about kicking. Okay, he's done. Anyway, the horses in Age of Conan, they could also kick other players. People would just like wait on like cliff sides with a horse, so that you had to like kind of walk around them, and then they'd kick the player off it. It was a lot of fun. I honestly think we could do like a whole game based around kicking. Kind of like Beautiful Joe or something, but like your own.
These are dark times for a girl alone in the wilds. Any idea where she might be off to?
Well, We'll need Keena's help for this.
The chief worries after Kina as well. I pray she wouldn't attempt the forest alone. If another beast such as that Hydra were to appear.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
Yeah, it's not really a good-looking road.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place. 'Tis safest on the roads. Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike. The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we best stay wary.
Lady Omelette really talks a lot. That would bother me a lot as a writer. Like, you can only write so many of those parts, and if the characters just like saying them every 10 seconds.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk. Perhaps Kina left some.
Like, she's already repeated herself several times.
It is your hometown, is it?
There's only so many of those things you can write, you know?
Hold, Minnow. I'd have your ear a moment.
Minnow is a good nickname.
It's been a full sun since
I feel
last
really
I saw
comforted
Kina.
if someone called me Minnow.
She spoke of the Witchwood to find a cure for your wound. If she's gone there for true, I beg of you, find Kina and see her back safely, ere some ill befalls her.
I've learned what to do in this quest.
The Witchwood? It is well removed from here. Allow me to guide you.
Can't decide if, like, if I wrote for a game like this, if it would be, like, the dopest thing ever, or if I'd get really sick of having to make every character talk like that. So I think it sounds kind of exciting, but, like, there's probably, what, like 200,000 or 300,000 words at least in this game. Cyclops. I thought those are cool. Phantasms. I feel like this whole experiment was just so that Dia could record a bunch of people saying the word booty bandit.
The Witchwood is some leagues off.
Seems Keena's gone to the Witchwood. It seems the dragon left many injured in its wake.
I love when merchants and games just like have fish displayed out like that.
Shall we go after her then?
I feel like they should have some like disgusting like
The Witchwood is
rotting
this way.
fish out sometimes though, because that's what you actually see in like those open air markets. Like sometimes fish just go bad.
Plants of all kinds grow at the tree's feet, like so many verdant Arisen.
The ability seems really useful. It's kind of like when you get someone locked in a corner in Street Fighter.
Did it!
Who knows what lies in wait? That's precisely.
Man, that was really fun. I need to play this game so I can just use that charge attack over and over.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, the controller rumbles when you do it too.
Some small foe lurks Roots of this sort of tree oft yield useful herbs.
It's just satisfying.
Did it!
the Omelette has nothing to say about the roads.
We'll find ore among the crags that litter this place. We'll pass the encampment. This way.
New idea wasn't gonna just let that person walk by. Oh hell yeah, you can carry people around. It's amazing. See these tombstones here? These aren't for you. Going down to the shallows.
The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination. Please don't overdo it.
That one!
Brace for magic, Arisen. Counter, strike. No, they won't be advantage. The attack is quick there.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
Combat in this section is really fun.
Hold on.
For an opening. Find it, then strike. Counter after the strike. Strength in numbers, Arisen.
It's another thing I appreciate other than capabilities. It's like a good shield.
Leave it to me. Wolves fall quickly to flames!
Two wolves at once.
It's weak to fire!
Trial to hit.
Take my fire!
They'll act as a pack. They're swift as they are vicious. Take care. No! They won't be alone! We have triumphed.
Wolves fall quickly to flames! Leave it to me. Feel that breeze.
Some level designer out there really appreciates that he is checking all these objects for interaction.
Wolves hunt our packs!
They're swift as they are vicious.
Well!
Road leads to the capital.
Just wait. You'll see a weakness.
I've learned new techniques against that foe.
Be be ambushed. Stay alert. We have triumphed.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
There, Master! Wolves!
I'll heal your wounds.
Who knows what lies in wait? Let's proceed with caution.
Fire works well!
There's nothing in that. Definitely some bones on the ground, though. I was wondering if you could jump inside. The way you move across terrain in this game does look really fun. This isn't a fair critique to level in any game, but I get, especially after Breath of the Wild, I get kind of disappointed. Like, it's not fun
Tis a
to
land
move
rife with
around.
spots where useful materials may hide. Well clear of those fangs.
Tis a troubling foe! Fire works well!
Think well before striking.
Slippery target.
Leave it to me.
Anytime.
A waterfall. Mind the depth of the water, Arisen.
I honestly don't see a waterfall.
The footing here is poor. Tread carefully. The rocks here may hold ore.
The only open world game I kind of played recently was Kakarot, and it also had, you know, hitting rocks for ore and stuff like that, even though it's like Dragon Ball, and it didn't really make any sense.
Bird, perhaps? 'Tis enormous.
Time for a fucking nap.
The first strike shall be mine. It's fallen! Attack! Attack!
We cannot allow it fly.
It's another really violent death animation.
It's enormous.
Oh hell yeah. Climb on enemies. It's amazing.
Where it's weakest. So, what do you propose?
Not allow it to grab you!
I've learned new techniques against that foe.
Cyclops is susceptible to magic!
We must be cautious.
This fearsome wrong!
Help me!
Oh no.
Stop! No!
Pretty sure this video is gonna end before DM manages to kill it. And be kept in suspense.
I cannot move.
This isn't fair. To wait for the actual upload to know if the Cyclops dies or not. Yep, here we go. Bye all. Cliffhanger.
Dragon's Dogma playthrough. Just like a caveat, I have never played Dragon's Dogma. I don't know what it is. I guess there's a dragon somewhere in there. You have a sword. That's all I know. So I mean, this will be interesting. My favorite team building activity to do with my friends is to go to the nearest river and hope that there's some kind of tall monster, ideally like much bigger than us, so that way we can kind of surround it and slowly fight it to the death. That's usually my favorite. Looks like the top 3 friendship activities to do. Love to hang out with pals and work on our skills that generally involve killing monsters. And I can't tell if it's texture or just the way this monster is built, but it looks like they're wearing shorts. Looks like there's like a tear on the back, but I doubt that this monster knows what shorts are. I think that they're doing very badly. Definitely not rooting for them. Hoping that the gang pulls through and does whatever you do to a monster, kill it, I guess. Lady Omelette is like absolutely killing it. Like she's just climbing up on that thing, even though it's on fire. Like now that's like outstanding friend that you don't want to lose to a monster. Just like roll into the river and the fire will, okay, well the fire went out on its own anyway. Yeah, I mean there's nothing more satisfying than oh my god, Juice? Lady Omelette? Way to go. I mean those are some really good names, but well this guy's dead now, which like kinda sucks for him. I'm sure he had a lot going on. And then now, like, 4 randos kind of just cut that off prematurely, but, I mean, that's life sometimes, right? Whoa. Okay, oh, he just melted. Is that normal? Oh, there's just a bunch of bones now. That's kind of upsetting. Like, can you take any of that? I mean, I guess not, but, well, I guess it'll decompose into the river and it'll go back and it'll respawn. But, oh my god. Okay, this is like a new level of, walking. I generally like to, like, glitch up the waterfall, but I don't know if that's something you do in this game. I do like to hang out with the gang in the waterfall. That's kind of a very cool hangout spot for any game, really. Does Dragon's Dogma have like a beach episode or like beach DLC? I think it'll be really cool if like you could dress everyone up in a swimsuit, and then go to the beach and just have like a fun beach outing and not have to worry about the giant ogre corpse that you just toss into the river.
The rocks here may hold ore.
Content and passing a quest, try setting as your priority quest. Ensure you receive helpful information.
The footing here is poor. Tread carefully.
Wolf-hunted packs! A waterfall. Mind the depth of the water, Arisen.
Is a land rife with spots where useful materials may hide.
We could be ambushed. Stay alert.
Nature looks really great, but I think I say that because I haven't touched a tree in like 6 months, so every time I just see a well-rendered rock or tree in a game, I'm just like, oh man. Remember places and things and like wooden wagons and swords and like killing things, killing monsters. That used to be fun, but now because of the plague, can't do that anymore apparently.
Quite the view, eh? The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure.
I'm not saying that I rank friends based on like a number system or that, you know, I think one's better than the other, but like Lady Omelette is definitely like friend number 1 right now. She's absolutely killing it in battle. I mean, her name is also great. She's following close behind, and I think that already puts her like in the number 1 spot. I don't know about Juice and Rook. They're kind of, I guess, fighting for like 2nd place.
Perhaps we'll find aught of use.
We'll pass the encampment. This way.
Thank you, Lady Omelette, for the small nut. It's very much appreciated. Oh hell yeah, I love to walk up to something that's glowing, and then I pick it, and then it gives me an item, and then I just keep collecting them. I think that's called a video game, but it's anyone's guess really. I mean, I guess that's one way to say hi, but I mean, before stabbing someone with a sword, I generally like to say hi before that and then stab them, but I mean, you can always do the one before the other if that suits you.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we'd best stay wary.
We share these roads with traveling peddlers, guardsmen,
What are
and other folk.
those?
The witch
Oh,
is this
they're
way.
people.
It is a fair walk.
They look to be walking the exact same speed at the exact same stride. It's like they all spawn at the same time with the same animation. Just very, very cool.
Judge from the name.
Shall we go after her then?
Witchwood seems a frightening place. Seems Keena's gone to the Witchwood.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials. The Witchwood is some leagues off, but I should be glad to guide you. Why not avail?
Oi, good fisher. I have a favour to ask if you've the time to listen. It is a matter of warding the village from crime.
Pablo's
I would
Inn.
ask your help.
Hoi, good fisher. I've got a favorite. Oh my
I
god.
knew I could rely on you. Truth be told, the crime has already come. A thief, cousin.
Pablo's. Oh, so it's not like Pablo's as in like possessive, like Pablo's Inn. Like, no, his name is Pablo's. So, is he like to Pablo and then they were put together, another Pablo's, and they like meshed him into one guy? Or what did his parent just fuck up when he got named and it's like, oh, you're Pablo, and then that's kind of what they went with, and it's just kind of like a very very specific name, but it's a plural name, not Pablo but Pablos. Yeah, dude, I don't know about that name. Now, I don't know if it's the game or maybe it's height, but that camera angle made him look really small and made the country look huge, which, I mean, that's also fair. It's also cool to be short. Oh yeah, when someone has a glowing question mark over their head, you know that's gonna be a good time. Honestly, this thief sounds like a pretty cool person. I would just kind of let them do whatever they want. None of my business, you know. Getting in their way of their thievery.
She most like stumbled on some remedy for your condition and set out in search of it. The last never was one to sit idle. I only pray danger passes her by.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
I'd not believe such villainy could be found in Cassardis had I not been a victim myself. The scoundrel even
uncovered my hidden stores. Well, maybe you shouldn't have hidden them. How about that? How about not hoarding resources, Geraldo?
Put a stop to him.
Maybe it is the game, because, like, right now Estelle looks very small behind that counter, and, like, I just feel like you're a giant towering over her. Maybe that's the purpose, but, that is a huge counter.
Ready, are you? Then he's fierce and fleet of foot, dashing about the village as he goes about his business. When the thief arrives, you'll give chase, good fisher. And we'll have those pawns of yours keep watch outside the village. With luck, you'll catch him with ease, and before he can pinch any more of our wares. Well, questions, cousin?
Cousin? Okay, Pablos, I see.
Then we wait.
I see how it's like then. I feel like it's a little too fast to be cousins, but I mean, I feel like that's what a cousin in it is anyways.
I've faith in you, cousin. And why not? As Arisen, petty thieves are a simple quarry, aye?
Now, I'm trying to think like a thief, and like if I were a thief, where would I be at night when someone is actively pursuing me? I feel like I would probably not be in any place. Maybe I would hide under a bed or something like that. Actually, if I were a thief, I would be incredibly just big brain genius and hide in plain sight. And like screw being like a night thief, I would be a day thief. Because then I think that's like what the least people expect. Is that a thief? Erg Pike. Sure, that's a pretty like common thief name, I guess. Oh my god. This guy is like really fast. Like both of them are really fast. I feel like if I ran for 10 seconds, I'd probably just give up. It's like, just let the thief do his thing. I don't really want to run after anyone. So like, if you can outrun me, like you've like pretty much won. I feel exhausted just watching this. I'm getting cardio just from watching this. I'm 100% sure my heartbeat is like going up. I'm feeling sweaty as I watch this.
The rat slipped away again. 'Tis back to the start. We shall have him in time, cousin. How's the day find you?
The Witchwood is some leagues off.
Seems
but I
Keena's
should be
gone to
glad
the
to guide you.
Witchwood.
Pablo's is like, is he in-world small? Is he like a short king, or like is he just like that's like the average height of any innkeeper called Pablos in this universe?
We've been eluded.
I am eager to be rid of this thief for good and all, cuz. Will you lend me a please, cousin? What can I do you for? Take care now. I am eager to be ready, are you? He's and well. Done with your preparations, then we will. Usher. 'Tis time. And what?
Well, let's see if the thief will come up again. Maybe he's like hiding. Oh, there he is. Again, incredibly fast. Like, that thief is like a marathon runner. Oh.
Bastard! Donkey bastard!
He just like says the one word. He says the one line that every thief says. Which like I want to know if they have like I want to know like what dialogue practice they have before becoming thieves. Furiously catching thief. Oh, to be a thief in Dragon's Dogma, running at incredibly lightning speed.
Yield, damn ya! Yield, damn ya!
Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Oh, owned. Thief captured. Well, sucks for you, buddy.
How's the day find you? The Witchwood is some leagues off.
Seems
but
Keena's
I should
gone
be
to the
glad to
Witchwood.
What is this? Lightning happening in this inn. Does anyone else see that? Are they like having some kind of mind link?
What's more, the rat you caught has a loose tongue. He spoke of the company he keeps. A band of thieves that style themselves the Iron Hammer.
Band of thieves that style themselves the Iron Hammer, taking stronghold in the south for their home.
Seems they eat well on the goods they pinch from the merchants walking
Seems
the
like they
nearby
eat well
roads.
on the goods they pinch from merchants walking the nearby roads. I feel like that's every thief, though. Like, who else are they gonna steal from? That's why they're thieves. Pablos knows nothing about the world.
Strange to imagine life in peace.
Clean air. Is clean air
Tis a
like
source of great pride around these parts.
weeder? He's talking about different kind of clean air. This looks like a very good downtown one-bedroom for like $2,000 a month. A bit of a fixer-upper, has rustic lighting, can get cold at night, but otherwise a solid investment.
So many beds. A delicious aroma.
Seems a fair place to rest.
You know, if I were at night and there was someone dressed in all black holding a lamp, I would 100% walk up to them and just ask them what's up. There's absolutely nothing suspicious about that. Just seems like, a friend, you know what they say, right? Stranger's just a friend you've never met. I feel like that's the case for this too.
Linger in the water over long, and the brine may come for you. Many boats.
You can see me. Then you are one known to the dragon.
They are known to the dragon, but within the eternal ring. I mean, that's kind of what everyone tells me, but I don't know what they usually mean by that.
I have dire need of the Arisen's strength. Please, sir.
Lend
Will you lend me your
aid. I mean, yeah, sure.
You have my eternal thanks.
You're welcome. Olbra.
You speak now to a shadow.
Flesh resides elsewhere.
My flesh resides elsewhere.
I mean, same. Don't we all have some kind of shadowy self, and then our actual flesh is just like stored somewhere else?
I ask you, is that the fate you've chosen of your
That's
own
a cool
will?
intro. That is like totally chill cove.
You are Arisen.
Has great lighting. I mean, I feel like it's a pretty cool place to hang out with the buds.
We stand
it would be like my vacation spot for sure.
See from the cove we departed. I would ask you to explore its depths.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've visited the cove with my buds. Generally, it's like kind of haunted. This person asked me to go and like retrieve her flesh. I don't know.
The air is heavy and somehow sad. Were it possible, I would not send you off with so meager an explanation. But I fear I myself do not know it better. My past, my aims in coming here, all of it is lost, as in a fog. All I know is that I, like you, was called here. and am bound to stay. I sensed you in the distance and called to you for help. I knew somehow, as by instinct,
My past, my
that you
aches, and
could
coming
grant
here,
the
all
wish
of it
the
is
one
lost
who
as in
dwells
a
below.
fog.
Just
Once
as I know
again,
my role here is to
it's up
aid
to
you
the
in that
people of
pursuit.
color to give this white girl a journey to find herself while she stays here in her open concept apartment by the sea.
I am versed in the
With
purification
that,
of
we're
cursed
gonna
artifacts.
help Becky over here.
Should you in your travels find
Oh
such
shit, so
ensorcelled
she's like
objects,
a
pray,
crystal
bring them to me.
lesbian.
The procedure requires but a few rift crystals, and it
That's
is a
like,
service I would
I
gladly
forget
tender.
what branch of
I
like
shall aid you however I
class
can,
that is,
for
but I
therein
feel
lies
like
my own
crystal in general, lesbians are pretty high tier, so I think that it's valuable if we bring her the crystals she seeks for her, I don't know, commune.
If there is aught I can do, say it.
Mage has some like pretty, like that robe is like pretty good. It looks very like fancy and very much like a mage. I mean, I guess that's the point, but I also don't mind the ranger. It has like the, you know, bow and arrow. I think that's like what a ranger does. They shoot arrows and like they call themselves a ranger. The sorcerer is like pretty cool. Long dress. That's a plus. I don't know how well that would come in if you're running. Because if you're running after a thief in that, it's probably a bad day. Okay, I just noticed that it says Booty Bandit, and, yeah, I mean, 100%. I do like the placement of the shield, very succinctly clipping into the cape, but don't tell anyone that, or else they might look, So the assassin is like also incredible. Of course, like it's a crop top, which like I don't know for an assassin if how handy that is, because like then your abdomen is exposed and like pretty much anyone could stab you, unless you are wearing like fake abs that just look incredibly realistic, and it's actually just armor. Magic Archer just looks what I dressed like in like 2008, 2009, just with no weapons. It right down to like the very like long sleeve, short sleeve combination. Yeah, the assassin is I think my favorite one of these. 100% because of the crop top. Pretty much nothing else. It could have the shittiest stats. I will just pretty much just go with whatever has a crop top. And shorts.
If there is aught I can do, I shall aid you. Pray, take care.
I sense an aura much like your own from her, Master.
My hope is that I shall aid you however I can. If there is aught I can do, say it.
Honestly, I would also just wear, like, shorts and a crop top. Nothing else, no armor. I don't need shoes. I don't need a helmet. I don't need gloves. Just the bare power of my fists. And just my, like, muscles will be enough to defend me. And honestly, if I were to die just because, you know, I didn't wear armor, then, like, who's to blame, right? Oh yeah, when it comes to, like, moves, I do like it when games have, like, different words for doing very simple actions like standing, because then I just kind of apply that to my life and it makes me feel a lot better.
If there is aught I can do, say.
In most games I really like to spend, like, most of my stats on endurance, because then, you know, if I can't die, then at least I can have more time to run away. And I'm not a coward for that. Ulra wants to rediscover herself, but at what cost? Oh yeah, the warrior is definitely very badass. Very, very strong looking. Could probably split a human in half.
If there is aught I can do, say it.
Overall, Dragon's Dogma seems like Chase the Thief, met a crystal lesbian, wore shorts and a crop top, made some, like, pretty cool stat moves. I have a gang of friends who hang out with me, and there is apparently a dragon. I didn't see one right now, but if they say there's a dragon, then I feel like that's, like, you know, facts.
If there is aught I can do, say it.
I feel like all you have to do to make me play an RPG is to say there's a dragon in it. There doesn't actually have to be a dragon, but I feel like if you mention that there is a dragon somewhere, then I'll want to play. Which speaks positively for this game. I mean, it has a dragon in the title, that's already a plus, you know, so I don't even have to know the story to know there's a dragon in it. Overall, I'd say, yeah, like, 10 out of 10 dragons, you know, kill the thing. Saw a giant ogre on fire, that's also a plus. I think that's pretty cool. Downside, like, no, well, there were bikinis, so I can't lie. Like, there was, like, some pseudo beach stuff going on.
If there is aught I can do, say. I shall aid you however I can, for therein lies my own path forward. Sir, I would take you there now.
Linger in the water over long and the brine may come for you. Seems Keena's gone to the Witchwood. Many boats, just as you'd expect for a fishing village.
The Witchwood is some leagues off, but I should be glad to guide you. They've wares to sell here.
That was a dragon for true. The first in 50 years, they say.
I think overall that's like a pretty eventful day for the gang. I hope they're now off to, you know, rest, and I want to hang out with Pablo some more because he called me cousin, so now I feel like we have entered a contract that we can never exit, either for either of us. I think that's like pretty cool. But don't remember to, you know... Anyways, hope you enjoyed watching that, and if you didn't, then, you know, that's your fault, I think. If you didn't like it, then I hope you feel bad. And if you did like it, I mean, I hope you have a nice day too. Bye.